Alright everybody, bada bing bada boom, let's get to it, how to solve a Sudoku. Yay! So first thing you need to know about, solving a Sudoku is, you have 9 boxes, as you can see, big boxes, 3 by 3 boxes of the tiny squares. I'll call the boxes, and the squares. Kind of self-explanatory. Anyway, so, each box contains 9, little squares, which is a 3 by 3 box. Each of those squares can contain one number, ranging from 1 to 9. So, yeah. Yay. And pretty much, now you are into the rows and the columns. Each of the columns can contain only a number 1 through 9, and each of the rows can only contain a number 1 through 9. Today I'll just be showing a simple, kind of techniques and stuff to solve your easy Sudoku. And this Sudoku is set on easy mode. You can go to medium, hard, evil, whatever. So yeah, how to solve a Sudoku, it's pretty decently simple. So, first thing, I usually look for the first number. Let's say 1 in this case. You look how many 1s there are. You can see there's 1 in this box here, in this box here, over here, and then 1 in here. And then 2 over here, in this box and in this box. So pretty much, now, you want as many boxes, kind of overlapping, So this box, the 1, because of the rows and columns rule, the 1 blocks any ones from going down this row or going up this row, or not, these are columns actually, going up this column and going down the column. Here, this row, or this 1, prevents anything on this row, pretty much, and so on and so forth. So, you gotta look at, the rows and the stuff around it. Here, 1, you have the little T sideways, you could say. So you want as many overlapping boxes. Here, this box over here, that's a pretty good overlapping box. There's 2 1s. This one blocks this one blocks this. And you're trying to single out one of the boxes. And you don't really want to guess in Sudoku because that's not exactly, it's not always going to happen. And usually, unless it's incredibly difficult, you'll be able to solve it without guessing at all. So yeah. Here, this box, you can't really do much. This one goes up here and blocks these. Then this one goes across, doesn't really block anything. Goes on. Then, you look down here on this box, let's say. This one is actually helping. So, you go down, these 2 boxes can't do anything, and then this box can't do anything because of this. And if they overlap, as in, this one is blocking this one and this one is blocking this one, then, it's, I don't know, you can't really do anything. That box you can't do anything on. It's not going to cause a nuclear explosion or anything. So, yeah. And then let's look at this little bottom box here. This one overlapping these 2 boxes, this one overlapping this 2, so leaving these 2 boxes a possible, thing. And here's another little technique that I can show you. So, let's look down at this box. You see, we came up with the fact that these 2 can only be 1s. But you see, either way, if it's, any one of them, it's going to be a different row, but it's going to be the same column. So you can already assume that there's going to be a 1 in that column. You can't, put a 1 down or anything. That's not possible. You can only assume that there's going to be 1 here. So then you could look up, since this box already has a 1, you don't really do much. You look up. And here, you cover all 3 of these boxes because of this. And this one covers these 3. And so, you know for a fact that there's a 1 over here, because this is the only box that isn't covered by, the 2 others. And so, now, let's see, we could look on this box here. This one covers these 3 boxes. This one covers this one down here, and then this one in the center covers this box, meaning that this is the only box that doesn't have a possible 1 in it. And then let's look down again. This box, let's see, this box can go down here, this can go here, and this can go here. In this case, we can't really do much, because the 1 can be in either this, and then it could either also be either in this or this. And so, now I'm gonna, just do a little time lapse and show. You go to 2 here, you just look at every single box that the 2 is in, and you try to find out which box would be overlapping on the 2. So yeah. Now I'm going to do this little thing, and, well, I'm not going to finish it, But I'll just show you if I encounter something's, odd. And so now we have this case. Pretty much. It isn't like a incredibly mystery thing, you could simply solve this. But if you have every single thing in a box, a box in 3x3 grid, then you can look and see which number is missing out of that grid, because you know that the last number in that grid is always, going to be the number there, because there has to be some number there. And so in this case, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Good job. You can count, little Timmy. Good job. Now, I'll just continue on from this. Also, I just realized there's an 8 here. Oh, and now look what happened here. You have this entire row except for one spot. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 and 9. So what's missing? Good job. You passed kindergarten 7. And now you have this little box, which is pretty peculiar. You could probably find something here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You see a 9 going here, so the 9 has to go here. And you could use your process of elimination and do a little 8 here. Ta-da! And now, look, this 1, or not this 1, but like the one in the center, it's surrounded by 2 others, so most likely you'll be able to find something here. So let's see what's missing. You have a 2 missing from 1, 2. There's a 2 overlapping here. And so this box is out of the question, so there's these 2 boxes. Let's see, up and down. Nothing. There's a 2 here, except it's across the middle. So, oh wait, actually, look. If you picked up on this, good job, because this is exactly my, I was distracting you for a second. But if you picked up on this, good boy. Here, you see this row has 1 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is missing. And now let's see what else is left in the box. So we're missing a 2, and we're missing a, drum roll please, 4. You look up and down, because there can't be anything here, because that would cancel out both the boxes and that wouldn't work. So up and down on these 2 rows, you don't actually find a 2 or a 4. In this case, you just need to, continue solving the rest of the boxes. It's fine. So yeah. And in this case, with a row of 2 here, let's look. Yep. Which numbers are missing? 1. What comes after 1, kids? 2. That's right. Good job. Give yourself a little round of applause. Let's see. On this row, is there any 2? No. On this row, is there any 2? No. And you also should look in the boxes to see if there's any 2. Because let's say there was a 2 in this box, then there must be a 1. There must be a 2 in this box. So yeah. Or there must, the 2 must have been in this box because the 2 can't be there. But let's see what else comes next, 3. And what comes after 3? Because you can't see it here. 4. Good job. You're very good at counting. And here in this row, look, you could see a 4. And this 4 blocks out this. So we know the 4 has to go here, and the 2 has to go here. And finding the rows and columns is a very good thing when you're trying. Like when you're stuck in a box, you can't really do much. Or not stuck in a box, like stuck on a box. You can't really do much. So it's very good to look for the rows and the columns to, see, the things. I don't really know how to word it. You need to find the numbers. And so yeah, the rows and columns would help. And so yeah, I've taught you the basic rules of Sudoku along with some techniques that you might use or you might want to use. So yeah, subscribe if you want, have a great day, and yeah, yay, goodbye.